Hey guys, Robert KRA coming in, the Exoskeleton Pioneer. Just going to do a quick walkthrough of the kinetic resistance apparatus holding a shield. Now, at first glance, there's going to be a few questions that arise from this, but I want you guys to truly understand two concepts. We can lift the whole shield, thus taking any of the pressure off the forearm, bicep, into the tricep, brachialis, shoulder. All that girdle is now being suspended by an apparatus that can effectively, and you can see it from the back, effectively hold, lift, assist the entire shield, hover the shield, take the tremor off the shield, thus absorbing recoil, and fulfilling a motion that we've never thought we could do before, which is assist a 25 to 50 pound shield without a flinch. Okay? Now, there's going to be some feedback loops, like there always are, coming from this. Number one, before I play the video, quick release tethers. Let's say somebody grabs a shield. How are you going to get out? Okay, self-explanatory. Quick release pins. That's it. Magnetic latch locks. And peripheral vision. Okay, so where are the cranes? These cranes are adjustable. We can drop them lower. We can raise them higher. It really depends on what kind of shield you're lifting. That's where the back and forth and iterations can come into play. But the device can do it, as shown here. Okay, so check that out. You can see the suspension recoil taking that entire load. This one's about 25 pounds. It lifts that load like butter. It's takes it fully off the forearm. So you still put your forearm in there, but you won't have to worry about your forearm actually taking that stress load. That stress load, as you can see here, it's moving down into your legs, into your quads, into your semimembranosus and hamstrings where it belongs. You're going to feel some into your intercostals as well. It really depends on the muscle structure of the individual holding, but you're not going to feel it in your arms. Now your arms are used to steer and maneuver versus simply to lift and fatigue. Like I said, in terms of where the crane variances are, completely adjustable, so don't worry too much about your peripheral getting covered. We'll do some iterations with you. You can use it to attack now, okay? Because we can take that whole load off the shield, you have your dominant and dependent arms free. You can do a full tether system, you can do a half tether system. It really depends on how you want to sling it. Kind of like the MRAPs, but 100,000 times more evolved, right? You see how I'm just swinging that shield like it's nothing? Okay, because like I said, your forearm is now used to steer and maneuver. So it's not fatiguing when I push it out because I can do an extendable load in front of me. Look at that bounce. So you can get in and out, in and out. You could draw a firearm. That's just a pellet gun naturally, right? I don't want my neighbors on my back door or the RCMP being called up here in Canada. But you see this pellet gun. I'm just mounting it inside the shield. You can Velcro. That's where, again, police iteration will come into play where you want to mount that. But you have access to your primary arm, okay? Full access. So you can even have a submachine gun under that shield, right? Because you can have access to your primary and your dependent arm, okay? So it's pretty evolved system that we have there. I can let it play in the background, or you can just replay this. Any other questions, feel free to follow up with me. And it's called the kinetic resistance apparatus. The tremor recoil system alone is worth it, right? I've had some individuals overseas that were really interested in this due to the fatiguing of the forearm holding these shields all day. So the good thing about this is whether you're just in a shield bearing position where you have the firearm behind you, really good for somebody who's just a shield bearer as well. And their one task alone is to carry the shield. It really depends on how your units are tasked. Do you have a single shield bearer? Is your shield bearer holding arms? Are they holding, what type of weapons are they holding? Who's your shield manufacturer? Where do you currently have latches on your shield, just in case you're using the MRAPs? So give me some feedback. Tell me what you guys think, and we can iterate you the perfect model. Have a great day. Enjoy. Bye for now.